damn, Apple's iOS 16 is just banging. There are a ton of brand new and totally fresh features you need to check out. Downloadable from iPhone 8 all the way to iPhone 14. So let's get into it. Finally, guys, we have some epic customization options and I am so here for it. There are so many different and cool options to choose from, as you can see, like this one from suggested photos. So once you've chosen the picture you want to use, you can actually adjust it a bit to have the time in front or behind your subject. Then we also have this super popular emoji wallpaper that everyone seems to be loving at the moment. And I mean, for good reason, because it is so awesome. You can customize the different emoji options by clicking on that button. So I decided to go with a bit of a space theme. Then if you click these three dots, you can actually choose a different background color. Once you're happy with the background color, you can then choose a different style just by swiping left. So there are a ton of different ones, I think 6 in total, so you can go kind of crazy. Then you can also change the font of the clock just by clicking on it. There are 6 different options to choose from and they're pretty wicked. You can also change the color just by tapping on one of these pre-selected ones or the rainbow wheel, which, I mean, then you can get any color. If all that wasn't cool enough, we can even add widgets, and I'm so excited to see how this develops over time. So you can add a battery widget, a weather widget, your fitness tracking widget, and when you're happy with the widgets, don't forget to swipe left or right to just see if there are any other wallpaper options. But finally, when you're done, you can save that as your beautiful new lock screen, and you can even set any one of these lock screens to change when you choose a new focus mode. So if you guys like this customization thing, then I suggest you stick around till the end because I've got something really cool for you guys. Now, I freaking love this next feature. If you take a picture of anything and then click and hold down in Photos, look at how it instantly separates your subject from the background. So what you do is just tap and hold on the picture you want to cut out. You'll actually see it trace the outline. It's so cool. Then click Share. Now tap Save Image. And what this will actually do is save that cutout as a freaking PNG image. It's literally that simple. And if you zoom in, the lines are actually really crisp. Even if you have a fairly busy picture with a lot going on, you can still do this, but you will sometimes see it doesn't always work the best. I mean, you can take pictures of couches, dogs, people, chairs, just about anything you can think of and completely remove that background. Poof! Just like that. So the Photos app also got 3 major additions that are just super sweet. The first one is to do with editing. So if you select any picture in the photo application, then add some saturation or contrast, whatever type of style it is you like. What you can do is click on those 3 dots and say Copy Edits. Then you can go and select any picture in your gallery, click on those 3 little dots, and now paste that exact same edit to all those pictures in one go. This is such a useful feature because I actually really enjoy editing my pictures in the Photos app editor, so this is kind of a big deal, okay? Then the second one is equally amazing. If you're in the Albums tab and scroll right down to the bottom, you will see this new option that says Duplicates. And in here, it shows you every single image or video you have a duplicate of. So if you click Merge, it'll get rid of the duplicate, but keep the highest quality picture or video. I don't know if any of you noticed, but I have over 600 duplicates in my Photos album. So luckily you can select all of them at once, click Merge, and in a couple of seconds it'll do its thing, get rid of them. I probably would have sat for about a decade trying to get rid of those one by one. And then by far the best update in Photos is the hidden and recently deleted albums are now permanently locked. You can only unlock them with your phone passcode or Face ID. I cannot believe it took this long to arrive, but thank you, Apple gods.
Incredible.
We now have it. Okay, so check this out. You're gonna wanna do this. Head into Settings, then down to Sound and Haptics, then click on Keyboard Feedback, and there it is. Haptics. That's right, we finally have typing vibrations. So whether you open WhatsApp or Notes or your emails, I don't know where it is you like to type, but when you use the keyboard, those satisfying keyboard vibrations every time. Okay, so iMessage received some brilliant updates because now if you send a message to a friend and decide, oh, well, you know, I kind of want to unsend that, you actually can. You just tap and hold down the message, then click undo send, and it undoes its sending. Or if you want, you can just edit the sent message by tapping and holding down, clicking the edit button, then making your correction, and when you're done, just click that blue tick and your message will officially be edited. Yeah. Okay, so here's a quick fact. Did you know around 66% of adults take prescription medication? So I have to take my hats off to Apple for this one. So if you head into the health application and click on that browse icon, you will see this new option that says medication. This honestly is just so smart because what you can do is now keep track of all the medicine or vitamins you need to take on a daily basis. You can add your medication in two ways, so you can just take a picture of it or you can manually just type it in. And this is where it gets even better because you can set reminders for what time of the day you need to take a specific medication. As you guys can imagine, there are so many different options and variables to choose from. But now, most importantly, when you receive a medication reminder and tap on it, you'll be reminded of what you should be taking as well as the dosage, and you can pop in whether you've taken it or not. And it also keeps a log of every single time you've taken your medication. You can also see what medication you took. Nice one, Apple. Now, I never use dictation on my iPhone simply because of this one missing feature until now. So with the previous iOS, you didn't really have grammar correction and you couldn't even say emojis, but now with the new update, let me show you. So if I ask a question like, are you subscribed? It should add in all the grammar, question marks, you name it. And I can also say poop emoji, laugh emoji, heart emoji, eggplant emoji. So as you can see, this update makes a pretty big difference. Now, to be honest, whoever decided on this feature at Apple needs a raise because I love it. The brand new search button, VBAM, on the home screen. Yes, I love this and I surprisingly use it a lot now. It's just in such a smart spot and look at how easily you can access it. Just swipe back home, click that button and you're already searching. No, wait, you go into the Photos app. I want to search something. Click the button. It's just in such an intuitive spot. And Spotlight is even smarter because it searches through apps, mail, maps, notes, contacts, messages, safaris, all with a simple thumb tap. So I don't know how many of you use the weather app, but it got a big update if you know where to look. So in the weather app, you can now select a day and then get a bunch more information for every hour of every day for the next 10 days. Mad. So if you were planning on having a beautiful picnic with 4-kilometer wind speeds, a UV index of 6 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and a 10% chance of rain, now you can. So, by now, I'm pretty sure you guys know that you can extract text from any picture, but it's been taken to a whole new level because if you have a video and that video has any text in it, you can just pause at any point, tap and highlight the text, and just like that, it has extracted everything from a video. I'm sorry, but that's kind of a big deal. It's also really accurate. This honestly blew my mind, so anytime you need to copy some text, just take a video of it, okay? And the thing is, it can also extract handwritten text. Like what? Then Apple Maps received this brand new feature that 99% of us will actually use. If you're planning a long road trip or any destination for that matter, once you swipe up under directions, you'll see add stop. Genius! As the name would suggest, you can add any stop along the way. You just type in the destination and you can add as many stops as you want. You can also reposition the stops in the right order. I mean, that would be a bit of a disaster if you couldn't. Then just click a go and you're good to go. I mean, this is just perfect for long-ass road trips or short ones. It's actually good for a lot of things. Now, this is actually a very unique feature in iOS 16. If you head into accessibility and scroll down to sound recognition, which is not new, but if you go into sound recognition, you will now see these options that say custom alarm and custom appliance or doorbell. So yes, what that means is you can actually add a custom sound to sound recognition. So if you have a custom appliance or doorbell that you want to add to sound recognition, just run through the setup process. It'll show you exactly what to do. It's super simple, and in a couple of seconds it's added. If, for example, I want to get a notification on my phone when my air fryer is finished, sound recognition will alert me when I didn't hear it because my iPhone did. You can set up any number of doorbells or appliances, and this is so useful if you wear headphones a lot or a bit hard of hearing. Onto some nifty tips. Every time you click the share button, you now have the option to save anything to Quick Notes. Then at any time, you can just click on the Notes application. Right at the top, you'll see Quick Notes, and any important links or photos will be right there. Under your accessibility settings, you also have the option to enable live captions. As soon as this is on, you'll see the live captions icon appear on your home screen. Once you tap on it, it'll activate, and if you click the mic icon, now you can listen to everything that is being said around you. Nice. Then in Wi-Fi settings, once you've connected to a specific Wi-Fi, you can just click on password and now see the password. It makes it so much easier to connect to other devices or even just share it with friends. Then AirPods have received their very own settings tab front and center. You don't need to go through Bluetooth settings and all that jazz anymore to change things up. I mean, it was about time. There is just so much to this epic new update, but now, just for that hot new customization option I showed you in the beginning, I went and made a bunch of banging wallpapers that you guys can use for free. You can download them from my website, haylsworld.com. I'll have a link down below. Also, you can check out these two videos over here for some more iPhone goodness, but I will check you guys in the next one. Toodles!